Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Kisna Zalfa Atkia, ID number 632405511 from class 631A, accounting number 35. In here, I will explain material about computers and hardware. History of computer development in Indonesia. The development of computers in Indonesia began in the 1918 when educational institutions and companies began to adopt this technology. Since then, the use of computers has become more widespread in various sectors. The internet and portable devices make computers more accessible and usable by the general public. So the definition of a computer is an electronic device designed to process and process data quickly and accurately. With its complex function, computers are able to process information, store data, and present results that can help users in various activities from writing, calculating, to designing. In simple terms, a computer is a machine that can receive input, process it with certain logic, and provide result or output according to the instruction given. Here, we will discuss computer components. There are three computer components. The first, hardware. Hardware is the physical part of a computer, such as the motherboard, CPU, RAM, hard disk, monitor, keyboard, mouse, and printer. The second, software. Software is a program or instruction that controls how a computer works, such as the operating system, Windows, macOS, Linux, application, Microsoft Office, Adobe Photoshop, and games. The third, brainware. Brainware is the user or person who operates the computer. On this slide, it is computer function. Computers have many important functions in everyday life, including 1. Data processing. Computers can process large amounts of data and produce accurate and fast information. 2. Communication. With the internet, computers allow you to connect with anyone around the world. 3. Data storage. Computers can store large amounts of data safely and easily accessed. 4. Graphics and multimedia processing. Computers enable the creation of multimedia content such as graphic design, video, and animation. 5. Modeling and simulation. Computers are used to simulate scenarios in various fields, such as science and engineering, that are difficult or dangerous if done in the real world. Main components that make up a computer. 1. CPU, Central Processing Unit. Known as the brain of the computer, the CPU is responsible for executing instructions and processing data. 2. Memory or RAM. Stores data temporarily while the computer is running, affecting the speed and performance of the computers. 3. Internal storage, such as a hard disk or SSD that stores long-term data. 4. Input and output device. Input device, such as a keyboard and mouse, allow users to interact with the computer, while output device, such as a monitor and printer, display the results of the process. Types of computers. Based on size and shape, desktop, laptop, tablet, and smartphone. Based on functions, 1. Digital computer, processes numeric and symbolic data. 2. Analog computer, processes qualitative data such as temperature or speed. 3. Hybrid computer, processes digital and analog data. The second material is hardware. Hardware is all types of components in a computer whose physical parts can be seen with the naked eye or can be felt directly. So, hardware is the physical equipment of a computer that is useful for performing input, processing, and output processes. Some of them are like RAM, CPU, mouse, keyboard, scanner, monitor, printer, and many more. In addition, hardware is generally also seen as a form of output from each process of a computer's operating system. However, to support the work of the device, certain software or software is still needed. That's why every desired command can operate properly. On this slide, there are hardware functions. 1. Processing data. This means several types of hardware that have the function of processing data or information to process data and run processes on a computer system. Examples of process device are CPU, RAM, VGA, and so on. 2. Receiving output, namely hardware that has a special function in receiving input from the user. That's why later the hardware will process it into new information. Data received from the input can be transferred to the output. 3. Providing output. Once processed, the hardware will provide output again to the user. All of these outputs can be seen by the user which are displayed on special hardware. This mechanism is what influences each other between input-outputs. 4. Storing information or data. In this case, all output produced by the computer can be saved on the computer's secondary storage device. This storage can be done not only on device installed in the computer, but also device installed outside. Those are some of the functions of computer's hardware. Next, we will discuss three types of hardware. 1. Input device. One type of hardware that is useful for entering information or data, be it in the form of video, text, image, audio, and others into a computer. Here are some examples of such hardware. Mouse functions to move the cursor on the computer screen. Keyboard functions to help users enter numbers, symbols, and letters into the computers. Scanner used for changing documents from hard copy to soft copy. 2. Processing device. This type of hardware can be useful in processing data as well as running processes on a computer system. Process device such as CPU, RAM, VGA. CPU is a device that is useful in controlling all work processes on a computer. VGA, a device that functions to process graphic data so that the results can later be displayed on the computer monitor screen. RAM is a type of hardware that can determine the access speed in a computer. 3. Output device, a type of hardware that is useful in displaying information and printing the result of user input data. Monitor, a component that every company needs to have in doing various jobs. Printer, a type of hardware that can be used to print all kinds of desired document needs. LCD projector, hardware that is useful for making it easier to display videos or images on the LCD screen of a computer. Okay, after knowing about computers and hardware, we can conclude that computers are very useful tools that help humans in various aspects of life. By understanding the basics of computers, we can not only utilize this tool better but also follow technological developments wisely. While computer hardware is certainly very useful for facilitating human work and daily activities, especially for the activities of an office or certain companies that do require hardware to do what is needed quickly, easily, and efficiently. That's all my presentation. If there are any wrong words or phrases, I apologize. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.